Hi guys, first of all, wishing you all Eid Mubarak. Wherever you are, have fun with your friends, with your family, and remember to send biryani and kheer to friends like us. Till now, I've received only one portion of mutton biryani. कल रात को खाया along with आलू मज़ा आ गया. Please send, we Sindhis have huge freezers. आप भेजो बस हम freeze करेंगे पूरी साल भर आपकी बिरयानी खाएंगे. So yes, with that, what happened was that I had reviewed the Game of Thrones last 3 episodes, and people liked it and said that you must do more reviews. So here I am reviewing today the Rusell Peters show, and before that, because I thought that I should do this more often, so I invested in a tripod, so my hands are free. ये तो चूते की तरह मैं हाथ पकड़ के देखता था. I didn't know where to watch, so अभी मैंने ₹150 का सिग्नल से ट्राइपॉड खरीदा है. And so that's my first investment in this thing of doing these reviews. So yes, I'm reviewing the Rusell Peters show, which happened in Mumbai, the Deported tour. I went on to watch it on 3rd June, and I actually posted about it. The real reason I actually went to watch the show was to see which of the fuckers, जो मेरे फ्रेंड्स, खुद के फ्रेंड्स हैं, फैमिली मेम्बर्स हैं, जो भैंचोद रोते हैं टू पे 750, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, 1500 rupees to watch my shows, happily paid 3500, 4000, 5000 to pay to watch Rusell Peters and before that Aziz Ansari. First of all, let me tell you guys, Indian stand-up comedy scene is very new. We are just there for last 8-10 years. Stand-up comedy scene in the US, UK is happening for fucking 80 years, 100 years. So we require your love and support. And also let me tell you, most of the Indian stand-up comedians are, if not funnier, as funny as most of what you see coming from US, from UK. So yes, come and watch stand-up comedy. And और क्या हुआ था when I went to watch the show ना, चल ठीक है, let me cover that. So the show actually happened, बाद में cover करता हूँ वो that point. But the thing was that the show happened on 2nd and 3rd June in Mumbai. It was a part of Rusell Peters' Deported tour, which he's touring across the world. And in fact, he was shooting his special here in Mumbai, 2nd June, 3rd June, and NSCI. And before that, he did Bangalore. Before that, he did Delhi. So I went to watch the show in NSCI, and it was on a Monday. And here is my other problem which happens, whenever we perform, लोग बोलते sir, where are you performing? Worli, oh, it's too far. Next when you're performing in Andheri, then tell us. Monday को NSCI में लोग भरे हुए थे. I met friends of mine, रोते घर से बाहर निकलने के लिए 4 बजे घर से निकले थे to reach 6:30 at NSCI. So bloody when you can go for Rusell Peters, come and watch us also. Finally it's just travel. Or Bombay mein traffic is okay, and today I just read that Mumbai is the highest, most traffic polluted city in the world. Chalo theek hai, jo bhi, that's a separate thing. So the show happened in NSCI, which was actually worth for Rusell Peters, because the kind of audience he commands and the kind of the grandeur at which he was shooting his special required NSCI level of auditorium. And let me tell you, the auditorium is amazing for live stand-up comedy, and the production, the stage, the lights, everything was superb. My one complaint was there, not with everything, but with the bloody food. Yaar, kya bhancho 30 pizzas the yaar. 250 rupees for a pizza. Come on, guys. Let me tell you, when you're having an international show, please have bloody caterers who can bloody give us good food yaar before the show yaar. 250 रुपए का ऐसा लन जैसे bhancho pizza था. Thicker bloody. You can't bloody eat only yaar. Stupid. बियर थी, बियर अच्छी थी. बियर क्यों अच्छी थी? बिकॉज आई पेड टिकट एंड वेंट टू वॉच. बोले वो मेरा फैन निकला, बोला सर आपके लिए फ्री बियर. सो आई लाइक दैट. वो 250 रुपये जो मैंने बियर से बचाया वो मैंने 30 पिज़्ज़ा खाया, लेकिन फक ऑल पिज़्ज़ा. प्लीज़ इम्प्रूव द क्वालिटी when you have an international show. See that all your caterers, your food, your entire experience has to be so good that people really like it. Don't keep bloody shitty food, because there's a time 6:37 on a working day, people are hungry, they want good soulful food. रखो tips की फ्रैंकी रखो, keep some bloody sandwich, keep simple stuff fast जो बिक सके, rather than all that, And the show was amazing. I'm actually here. See, I will not going to say that the ye tha, wo tha, because as a comedian, honestly, there's one other thing. A lot of time, you comedians or budding comedians say, sir, please comment on my set. Honestly, as a comedian, as a fellow comedian, we cannot comment on any other comedian's set. It's the audience who decides who's funny, and fucking Rusell Peters killed it. First of all, his opening act, so उनका पहला तो एक DJ होता है, that's Scratch Sinbad or whatever he calls it, fucking rocking it, just sets the mood for the entire evening. Then he had an opening act. I think Jason Collins did an amazing job, exactly what an opening act should do. He warmed up the audience, international set which cuts across, doesn't, can be anywhere in the world, and just killed it with his opening set. I think he did around 10-15 minutes of opening set. And then Rusell Peters came like a freaking star, and bloody, he mentioned it that he's doing comedy for 30 years. 30 years he's been doing stand-up comedy. He's 49 years old. At the age of 19, he started doing stand-up comedy. और वो बैंचो जो एक्सपीरियंस है ना स्टेज पे दिखता है. Soon as he came, he started ripping on the audience. Fun interactions, super upset. Some of the jokes were so silly that even we comedians, I was sitting with the host of other comedians like Sapan and Adar and Saurabh and Kunal Rao, and we had great fun, you know. And as far as the set is concerned, he spoke about this is what he said in the interview. So I don't want to reveal his set, but he spoke a lot about his family getting old, his medical issues, and just I think and talked about how you guys have sex and things like that, and really killed the audience. A super show. And I'm sure you will watch it after edit and all, and probably Amazon or Netflix, wherever he decides to do it. Well done, Rusell Peters. A lot of us grew. In fact, me, my first stand-up comedy set which I didn't know what stand-up comedy was. So the first set I ever watched was Rusell Peters. Just the thing of how to get on stage, how to thank the audience, getting on stage, all that I learned from Rusell Peters. So thank you, Rusell Peters, for coming to India and making India part of your taping of your special. It had a lot of Indian elements. The Indian crowd just loved it. And so my reason for coming here was to tell you fuckers mainly to come and watch live stand-up comedy. One more thing was there. Mumbai police, you guys are amazing. But when it comes to an international show like this, when you have close to 8,000 people, 10,000 people coming and watching the shows across 2 days, do some better bloody arrangements. There was not many cops on the road. Itna traffic jam. I mean, these were simple things which we could avoid. And when you have an international show like this happening in NSA in the heart of the city, things have to improve. That's one feedback. And और क्या मुझे बोलना था? हाँ यार, I mean, like a lot of I met people over the audience. Oh sir, how does it feel sitting in the audience member and watching some other comedian? Arey yaar, boss, we are very young in this line. Watching some other international artists perform, so much you learn from that. Also, I don't know, a lot of the younger comedians came to watch, but one advice I give to a lot of people who want to do stand-up comedy is fucking come and watch live stand-up comedy. घर पे बैठ के बेंचो YouTube, Netflix पे हिलाओ मत, कुछ नहीं होने वाला उससे. बड़े-बड़े Bill Burr ये सब मत देखो. Come and see what comedians are doing. What is the audience laughing? One more thing, you may feel comedy has evolved. Meta comedy, ये comedy, लौड़ा लसुन बेंचो, कुछ नहीं. People want simple comedy. One thing which most of the comedians we observed while watching Rusell Peters, the simple jokes were killing it with the audience, and that's what you require, simplicity. Don't fucking make your comedy so meta or so bloody deep that bencho लोगों को समझ में नहीं आया तुम क्या कर रहे हो यार, So that was it. That was my thing, and hopefully, also a lot of people ask me, how do you compare it to Aziz Ansari would come? See, both had very different styles. Aziz Ansari was like relaxed, sitting on stage, talking to people, different kind of comedy. Rusell Peters was out there, very, I would say, interactive, high energy performance which he always delivers on stage, and I just loved it. I was also fortunate enough to go and watch him spinning. He is also a DJ, is trying to be DJ later on at an after party, and amazing human being, amazing gentleman, and God wish him all the best and hope that he keeps on continuing and keeps on inspiring comedians like us to and fuckers like you to start watching and respecting Indian stand-up comedy. Before I close, also I have shows in Mumbai. देख बेंचो बेचूंगा तो सही ना. 23rd June 2 shows. I have a brunch show. First time I'm trying a brunch show in Vashi, 12 o'clock, and उसके बाद 6 o'clock same day 23rd June in Malad. Then I have a show in Mumbai 7th July at Churchgate, South Mumbai, and so you South Mumbai fuckers जो बन ठन के आए थे ना, fucking dress up well and come and watch my show also. Okay, and I have a show this Saturday happening in Hong Kong, 8th June. It's more or less sold out. Few tickets, 150 tickets to be sold. So come and spread the word if you're in Hong Kong. And Mumbai, 23rd June, 7th July. All tickets at atulkhatri.com. Thank you guys, and hopefully I'm going to see Bharat tomorrow. So should review that. Let's see. Love you guys. Bye. Eid Mubarak once again.